All right, we're out digging at a huge group hunt today in South Carolina. South Carolina dirt diggers are putting this on. We've got a great property to hunt. All kinds of history here, colonial, revolutionary, Civil War. Should be a good time. Stay tuned. Okay, got our first find of the day, about 7 inches down right out of that hole. Popped it right up here, and it looks like a little hunk of lead. Yep, that's exactly what that is. Fired musket ball. Yes, sir. Good sign. Well, I got a deep one here. It was a real light signal, kind of a nickel signal. And it was kind of in the sidewall over there. I mispinpointed it. And something just rolled out right here. Kind of looks like a cufflink or something. Looks like it was gold-plated. Yeah, it's got to be a cufflink. Yeah, sweet. All right, we'll keep rolling. Well, I found my way back into the woods here. Bugs aren't too bad today. Not sure where the rest of the gang is. I had a few hunters around me here a minute ago, and they're not here now, but that's all right. Anyway, I got a nice high tone down here, really deep. Beautiful high tone, about an 80, 81. And just pulled this out. Looks like a big brass hinge. You can see the iron pin is still in it. Nothing on it, nothing fancy by the looks of it. I don't think it's too terribly old. Well, we'll keep digging around here in the woods and see what we can find. There's a lot of signals, but there's a lot of trash. Just got to pick through it. Okay, got a deep penny signal down here, about 5 inches. And it was a 47, so kind of a light penny signal. Pulled this out. It's a nice green coin, but I can't quite identify it. I'm guessing it's going to be an Indian head just because it rang in so low. 47 on the Fisher F44. Well, just getting ready to wrap it up for the day, and I pulled this little drawer pull out. Very ornate. Had to clean it off for you. It was about 6 inches down in the woods there. Pretty neat find, made out of brass. All right, we'll take it. Well, good morning and welcome to day 2 of our South Carolina group hunt with the South Carolina Dirt Diggers. Great group of guys, gang, and some wonderful finds yesterday. I'm going to try and put together a compilation of pictures at the end of this video, but some amazing buttons were found yesterday. So hopefully we'll find some more of the same today. I'm just going to work along this river shore here, find some of these open areas, and see what we can do. Stay tuned. Okay, lots of mosquitoes back here, so I'm going to make this quick. About 4 inches down. Low tone, about a 27 on the Fisher. Little tiny flat button. Shank standing straight up on it. No design, but it looks like it's going to clean up nice. That looks like a tomback. Yeah. Very nice, we'll take it. Okay, back into the woods today, and got a decent signal here about 5 or 6 inches down. See if I can find it now. I pinpointed it. It was right here. Some gold or silver on that one. Nice flat button. See if there's a shank. Yep. Yeah, that'll clean up nice. All right, we'll take it. Okay, had another low tone down here, about a 29 or 30 on the Fisher F44 that I'm hunting with this morning. And I dug down about 4 inches, couldn't find the target, had to open the hole a little bit wider, but I came up with this. Now if you look close, it's got some fancy on it. I don't know if this is part to a brooch or a hairpin. It's real light, real thin, but that is old. That's pretty sweet. Okay, this one rang up about a 40, about 4 inches down, and I'm down to it, so I thought I'd turn the camera on. What have we got right there? Oh, it's a flat button. Good deal. Little cuff button. Well, let's see if there's any design on this one. Nope, it's clean. Boy, the buttons sure are in nice shape in this sandy soil. Gotta love it. All right. On to the next. Alright, back in the thick of it. Got a solid 45 reading, and this just tumbled out the sidewall. Another flat button. These are all very old flat buttons. Certainly colonial. Nothing on that one. That's alright, I'll dig these all day long. Okay, a solid 48 on this one, about 5 inches down, and I about had a heart attack. I see something round right here. Ooh, it's a button, and that is a dandy button. Doesn't look like there's anything on it. That's a big one. Shank is bent over. We'll take it. Man, I love finding these flat buttons. That's a monster. Pretty cool. Okay, time for the paper towel wrap-up from the 2-day South Carolina Dirt Diggers event. Hey, that was a great property we got to hunt on, gang. It was just a pleasure to go down there and join a great group of diggers. Had a great time, had a wonderful time. The weather cooperated, the bugs weren't too bad. But anyway, I just wanted to go over my finds for the 2 days. Found a lot of lead over here on this side. These buckballs were everywhere, all different sizes, lots of fired buckshot. This was the first find of day one. This is a nice big musket ball. Fired musket ball, probably one of the biggest ones I've ever found. And then this little piece of lead still in the wood. That's a pretty modern bullet, maybe turn of the century, but I like how it's laying there in the wood, so I left it just as is. On this old clock gear, again, probably turn of the century. And I found one of these, a big doorknob. What that is there's a metal piece inserted there. That's what the detector finds. And this one's in pretty good shape. It's got a little chip out of this end. So maybe late 1800s, right around turn of the century again. Then I found some older flat buttons. This one for sure is colonial. Big old dandy button. Shank is flattened down on it, but it's in pretty good shape. Great big button. Love seeing these come out of the ground. Here's another one that has a little bit of a convex look to it. Shank is still there. Little tiny back mark on it that says plated, and sure enough, it is plated. These buttons really come out of the ground looking nice down there in that sandy South Carolina soil. Here's another one with a super fine, rich color back mark. So that was definitely plated and at one time. Gotta like that. Then we get down to a little tomback button. Look how pretty this one is. This tomback material is a zinc and nickel and copper alloy that they made back in the late 1700s, and they made a lot of these buttons out of it. It's a little brittle, but it holds up really well, as you can plainly see. I like these little tombacks, they're really nice. And then the smallest button of the day was this one. Little tiny flat button. Did find this pretty little gold-plated cufflink. I'll give you a better look at it. Quite a bit of detail on it, and quite a bit of gold still left on it as well. So look at the inside. Didn't find the other side to it, but that was nice and deep. I did find a couple of coins. I got a couple of Indian head pennies here. These didn't clean up quite so well, and I'm kind of working on them a little bit with a toothpick. This is an 1890. Always nice to hit the 1800s on any coin. I'll clean up the back a little bit yet. And then the other one here, this one's really in rough shape. This might have been in a fire. 1907 at the bottom of this coin. The date is right down here. Tough to see, but 1907. 1 cent. Those are the two coins. This was a really nice piece here. This is that drawer pull. Very decorative, and it's in really nice shape. Just nice little hunk of old decorative brass. Really like that one. And then this piece here, which I believe might be a hairpin or a hat pin. Very decorative. And it's hollow. Missing the back part. Maybe it was a pin or whatever. But it's really light, rang up like a nickel. Definitely has some age to it for sure. So hey, it was a lot of fun, gang. Thanks for coming along with, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.